this episode of Karratha Chronicles, I sat down with Jade, one of the owners of Soak in Dampier. A coastal gem that began with nothing but a credit card, courage and a massive leap of faith. From taking on serious risk to building one of Dampier's most beloved businesses, Jade's story is a testament to grit, intuition and community spirit. So grab a coffee, settle in and get ready to soak in some inspiration. Okay, yeah, and we're on. So,
Cool.
Hi.
Hey,
You must be Jade.
I am Jade. nice to meet you for the second time officially.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for coming on the podcast.
No, my pleasure.
So I wanted to get you on here because I've been to Soak and I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear.
It's a great place. You got a great view. It seems like a great business.
It is.
You
It
know?
is. You know, any business is hard, and
Yeah.
hospitality is right up there with some of the hardest.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
It comes across very fun and joyful on face value, but
Yep.
behind the scenes, it's pretty tough and
would be.
brutal actually.
Brutal.
Some of it.
Yeah, hospitality.
Yeah.
All right. So first question, if Dampier was a meal, what would it be?
Well, I'd have to say it's an Eggs Benedict.
Oh, yes.
It's got a bit of everything.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, it's got the beaches. It's got such a beautiful vibe.
Yeah.
The community is amazing. We're very lucky out there.
Yeah. It's a beautiful spot where you've got like on the top. How long have you had that spot for?
We opened March 2019.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So
Good.
6 years.
Yeah.
Geez, you've done a lot since then.
11 months before COVID. Real smart.
Oh, you can't plan for that either.
No. But if you make it through, I suppose, here we are.
Yeah, that's right. Damn. So tell me a story. How long have you been in Karratha and Dampier?
We moved to Karratha end of 2016.
Yep.
We left a job in the area down in Onslow and just wasn't really quite sure what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
We did say we'd never fucking work in hospitality ever again. That was the first thing we said, and our friends were like, we've got a spare room, come move in with us. They lived in Bainton, and we spent 3 months there with them, and we both picked up jobs, not in hospitality. Art went driving trucks. That's my partner. And I was working administration at what was the business centre back then, and it's now the Enterprise Hub, I think it's called. And, it just sort of all went from there, and happy days, living a normal life, working Monday to Friday. And
And then you jump back into fucking hospitality.
I was bored. So I went and got a job doing night fill at Woolworths. I just couldn't understand how people worked Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and I don't know, I felt really weird.
Yeah.
I enjoyed having my weekends and stuff to start off with, but after a while I was just like, man, I've got to do something else.
Yeah.
So I went and did that, and and then we both Art kept driving trucks, and then I left the business centre after being their tourism business advisor for a little while. Went and worked at Tyre Power and then Troy's Tyres.
Oh, yeah?
Loved it.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like, I love a bit more of a boy girl than a girl.
Oh, yeah.
So hanging out with the boys, checking tyres.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lifting weights.
Yeah, I really liked it. Did all the admin there, and I thought that was very cool. And then Art came home one day and said, I'm buying a coffee van. I said, no, you're not. And it kind of all went from there.
Well, that seems like it escalated.
Yeah, well, it escalated. He went back to the lovely gentleman who had offered the coffee van and said Jade said no. And the guy was like, oh, well, I'll give it to you and you can see if your business idea works. And then if it does, you can then pay it off. And he came home and told me this. I'm like, look, you do what you like. I said, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. You take the coffee van, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it was really cool to see him go off and do that, and
Yeah.
so passionate about it. I do remember the first morning he went to Dreamers Hill with the Soak Mobile, is what we called it, and he called me after an hour and a half and he said, I haven't served anyone, and I think at the time there might have been Java Van and Northwest Coffee at the time down there, so they had quite a good following. But it wasn't too long before a few people heard he was doing it, and just he started to get his regulars, and then his awesome customer service started remembering their coffees and would see their car pull up, and just started to build that rapport that I suppose what has grown into Soak.
Yeah.
Because customer service is a massive thing. If you don't have that in our industry, you'll suffer.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And that's where Soak was born, I
Wow.
suppose.
That's really cool. So where did you move from when you first come up here?
We moved from the Mackerel Islands. So we were working down there for 5 years.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing.
What'd you do there?
Job. We started out as the operations supervisors and then moved up to island managers, and I was there through a pretty crazy time. Tourists, and then they had a lot of mining contracts going on while they were building the Wheatstone project, and we learnt a lot about running a business. Not as much as I thought I did when I said I can go into this Soak thing, this will be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know as much as I thought I did. But, yeah.
Cool. And originally you're from Tasmania?
Yeah, that's right. You have dug up dirt on me.
No, that's only because you told me before.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
No. So grew up in Tassie, moved away when I was 24, I think. Art and I moved to Adelaide. His dad was living there at the time, so we thought that would be a good place to branch out, because Tassie's a nowhere place. When you live there, you think it's a nowhere place.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit different now. It's come a long way. But
what was your first thoughts of Karratha?
We loved the area. Like, I think we were really excited to move here from Onslow, and from the islands, then Onslow. We felt like we were moving to a big city. We lived on an island for 5 years.
Yeah.
So coming to Karratha was, wow.
Big
so
city,
cool.
skyscrapers.
We're going to the pub and it's just around the corner. It's not a 20, 40-minute boat ride away.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It was nice to come back to the real world after being in isolation for so long. So, yeah, once we established ourselves here and felt at home, it was really, really nice. And it does feel like home.
That's good.
It really does. It's a nice town. I think, a lot of people don't realise how nice it is.
Yeah, I think when you leave and then come back, you go, you know what? It's actually really, really good.
Yeah,
like it grows on you.
Yeah, 100%. When I remember when we drove through here, heading to the Mackerel Islands in 2011, and there was still the pool at the quarter,
I remember the pool.
Yep. There was the one set of traffic lights. It was it was a lot different to what it is now. The art centre wasn't there, and to see, that's not very long when you think about it. How long it took for that stuff to come about. So it's just grown a lot, and the city have done a really good job with it. It's a pretty good place to live.
Oh yeah, I mean the amount they spend on the gardens is unreal. But
that's it. I can't keep my garden up to speed.
Me neither.
I need them coming around and tidying that up every now and again.
Yeah. So you started your business first just with the coffee van, and then how did you then transition to the place? Did you buy the place you're in now, or how did that happen?
So that is so that all came about. So Art was doing the coffee van and still driving for Regal's Transport, and part of his job with Regal's Transport was delivering the Coca-Cola drop-offs every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And one of the drop-offs was at the Seafarer Centre, which is what we lease our small piece off there. Even though our balcony is quite large, our inside piece is very tiny when you consider the size of that building. But, so he was talking to the chaplain, Jake, there at the time, and was talking about his coffee van, and he wanted to not just do coffee, he wanted to start cooking some food and things in it, so he needed a commercial kitchen. And he may have known what was behind the doors on the other side. May have been why he was chatting to Jake in that tone. But Jake said, look, I have this old kitchen here. It hasn't been used for 3 years because I think Roadrunner had been shut down.
Oh, that's right.
For, quite a while. When he was chatting about it, and he said, look, mate, if you want to fix it up and get it back up to council standard and get it, approved and all that, it's yours. And once you can use it for free until you've done all that and talk about rents and things. And it just grew from there. And I was working at Troy's Tyres at the time, and I suppose the inevitable happened where he just said, Jade, why don't we open a cafe? I said, because we've got no money. Yeah,
that's a big risk.
So he's like, oh no, we don't need it. We said we've got that $50,000 credit card. There's not a drop of money on it. Like, we didn't have any debt. He's like, we'll just use that. It'll be fine. I'm like,
wow, he's a risky player.
Yeah, that's why we have what we have. I think I'm always the one that's a little bit hesitant. But yeah, those were a lot longer conversations than what I obviously just had with you there. But that's how it started. It was just like we decided that yes, we do love hospitality, and it is what we wanted to do, and maybe fell out of love with it because doing it for yourself is different. So having that opportunity to do it your way, sort of, I suppose, maybe sparked that fire back in us. And we'd been doing some events and all the festivals and Finacle with the van, and it had grown a really good reputation. he ended up with his own big line at Dreamers Hill.
Oh,
and,
great.
Ended up going and doing runs. So he'd finish up there at 8 o'clock every morning, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday, he'd go to the LIA, and he'd actually have bookings for all the businesses.
Oh, wow.
And there was a wait list for people, like for places for him to go. And then Tuesday, Thursday, he would go and do the Gap Ridge area. So yeah, he did really well with it, and just grew into opening the cafe on with a credit card, a dream.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
So that all is how that came about. Nerve wracking as hell. I remember the day we opened. We opened at 5 o'clock in the morning, and no one came for the first hour. And
how'd you feel in that hour? That would have been a nervous.
Yep. And then Shane walked in the door at 6 o'clock
First customer
that morning.
Jeez, does he get a free coffee every now and again?
Yeah, he does every now and again. No, I can't think of their last names off the top of my head. I feel terrible.
Oh, that's right.
But they're very good customers. Shane and Jenny.
There you go. So you've got some pretty regulars then that come, because the Dampier community is pretty tight. So
100% regulars, and they vary from people who live in Dampier to your workers that are flying in, flying out from the camp. People who have got business meetings in Dampier. Yeah, we have a very varied, very varied clientele.
Is there any certain characters in Soak that come in that you always go, yes, or maybe no? You don't have to name them, but you can.
No, I think they all have their they all have their quirks, and no one has a bad attribute, I would say.
Oh, that's good.
They all our customers are great, and they all give us a bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Awesome. So you were in hospitality not for yourself. Like, how was the transition going to go, okay, because this is your first time being in business by yourself.
Yeah.
So what was that like the transition? Did you explain to me, like, how much fear was going through your head? How was art compared to yourself?
Art is we're just doing this.
Yep.
And I'm the one that's a bit like, oh, you sure? But I trust him.
Yeah.
Foolishly.
So then what was some of the challenges at the start? Because you've started up this awesome cafe, you got a great view.
Yeah.
You've had Shane walk in the door as the first customer. And then how did you sort of go, okay, look, because I'm assuming you started it with the credit card?
Yeah.
Yep. And then how did you then go from there and start making profit to then, did you pay it off, your debt?
Yeah, we had to, God, it's a story, I suppose. So honestly, we just fumbled through our first year. We had no idea what we were doing. Started out with a very basic menu. I looked after the books. There wasn't much going on with the books, so I could sort of handle that on my end. Again, thought I knew what I was doing. I would say I know books, but I didn't know numbers or business numbers. And we didn't learn that for quite a while, which I'm sure I'll get to in a moment. But as far as, starting up and the fear, and so there was no fear to start with.
That's really cool.
You just, I don't know, you're on top of the world.
Yeah.
Everything's
high.
wonderful. Yeah. The first off season, that was probably when it started to be like, wow, the whole, we've got no money. You think everything's going lovely. You're not. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, and now I know why all this happened. We were too busy working in the business rather than keeping an eye on the business.
Yes.
Which is, this is something that you learn as you go along. But I suppose everything came to a head very, very quickly once we'd got through that first year. The off season started to kick in after, I suppose, to Christmas. That's when it dies off. We had a couple of weeks off because we closed, which we don't do anymore, which is really nice to be able to not do that. But back in the day, we used to close for a couple of weeks and have some time off so we could get a break. And then when we came back, things were looking pretty tough, and there's no customers, and it's really hot, and just emotionally and financially dealing with that is really hard. And I still struggle with it in the off season. We're in hospitality. No one's coming to your business.
There's no income.
It's And emotionally, it's like, why is no one coming?
Yeah.
Deep down, you know why. And 6 years in, I kind of know why, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
And managing that now is priority. those down times. Because I think everyone sees that when the town is heaving, it's heaving.
Oh, yeah.
But when it's that hot time of year, it goes very quiet. And then, we had Cyclone Damien come through. That was early February.
Oh, yeah.
That year. And
that's a rough year. I mean, before COVID.
Yeah.
Right, then Damien.
Mm-hmm. And we're a new business, we didn't have, we weren't the Soak we are now. So it was just, we're just this little cafe up on the hill that had grown some sort of rapport with some people, but nothing like we've got now. And then when the cyclone came through, it ripped all the shades down and tore them to pieces. And, in February, that's not the most ideal time for that to happen. And then it knocked all the eaves out, so it knocked all the lighting out, which wasn't so bad. I think we only had a couple of nights we were doing dinners back then. I actually can't even remember. But and then we had to close down to have some repairs done for a week. And I think we used to close on Mondays. We only opened 6 days a week, so had the Monday off as usual. And COVID was ticking like it was happening. It was, all over the news, and I think the cruise ship had just come into Sydney, and things were getting pretty serious. And then we woke up on the Tuesday morning, and all restaurants were shut down to takeaway, and I cried a lot. Things weren't great. Since the cyclone, the shades were gone. Soak was 40 degrees at the best of times. It was 40 degrees with no shade. No one was coming. No one would stay and eat. It was just it was horrible. That happened, and I think Wednesdays might have used to have been our payday, and I had to transfer $200 out of my personal bank account to pay our one staff member that we had at the time. It was that bad.
Wow.
One of the local suppliers, very good to us, but we had an outstanding account with them, and unfortunately that the line of credit had to stop with that. But bless their cotton socks, they were like, we still want to support you guys. You're hard workers.
That's good.
We want to keep you guys open. So when you open up back next week after your repairs are done, anything you need, just come and buy it with cash.
That's good.
So we just chipped away, and obviously with COVID, it was only takeaway only, and we didn't need any staff. So Art and I just dug in tooth and nails and opened at 5 o'clock every morning and stayed open till 8 o'clock every night, and just went for gold.
That's awesome.
And clawed our way back, and we chipped away at our account with our supplier, and we just kept going. Kept going. It was real bad. It was a lot of tears. It was very hard.
How did Art handle that?
He's positive, and he's the one that goes, it doesn't matter, Jade. Like, I suppose, a bit more, what will it look like? A bit more that saving face type person, whereas he'll be just like, who gives a fuck? Well, he said, what if this is all gone tomorrow?
It doesn't matter.
How are you any worse off than you were 12 months ago?
Exactly.
And he's like great for that.
Good outlook.
And we balance each other out like that, So
are you a bit more of the warrior? Not as in warrior with the sword and shield. I mean, like.
I do. I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so. And I think he does, but keeps it to himself.
Yeah.
But
that'll probably help you out.
Yeah. That's how we balance each other. So that's good.
So did he start off in the kitchen?
Yeah. Yeah. He was there for a very long time.
Was he?
Yeah. It's only in the last year he has really stepped right out. He now has a head chef, 2 sous chefs.
Oh, awesome.
2 other full-time chefs, and he's not there. But for 4 years he was everything. The place wouldn't have run without him. Because if you got no one to cook, you got no Soak.
No food. Yeah.
No, that's it.
So how did you go employing those people? Because Karratha's a hard market.
Yeah. So
to get staff and good staff.
Yeah, 100%. So we've got 3 sponsored chefs now.
Awesome.
So our head chef and 2 sous chefs are both sponsored, and they are amazing.
Yeah.
What they've helped us grow Soak into over the last 12 months especially is, I'm so proud. It's amazing to really see and learn that the business will probably run better without you being there all the time.
Yeah.
But, that's something that you just need to learn.
Yeah.
Backpackers, love them or hate them, we wouldn't survive without them.
Yeah.
They're travel flow around Australia works perfectly with the flow of customers
Yeah.
that we get here. And unfortunately for a small business, we house them, and I think it's why we get such good staff.
That's
I hope people think that our staff are good. We seem to get the pick of the good ones because we can offer a good salary, good accommodation, and that's a really
fun place to work.
Yeah, hopefully a fun place to work with a nice view, and having that extra expense takes a major toll on the business, and what possibly could be if that money wasn't being spent on that. But it is what it is, and we probably knew that from very early on. We purchased one of the old Rio workers units.
Oh yeah.
Up on the hill.
Yeah.
And just set that up like a backpacker dorm.
Oh,
and
perfect.
Yeah, it works well.
That's good.
Quite happy.
Yeah. So you recently won the KDCC award.
Yeah, KDCCI Best Business 11 to 20 Employees and Best Hospitality.
Cool. Yeah.
It was very cool. It was our third year in a row.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. You said you got a bit emotional and.
I do get emotional. So I think the first year we won a KDCCI award back in 2022, I cried a lot. And I was no different this year, but it just felt different. I think we attended the awards this year with Soak catering for the awards. We did 300 main meals in 30 minutes, which was a massive achievement. We allowed an hour and 15 minutes. So even surprised all of us. They get the 6 Ps. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Absolutely.
Is the I think the only thing that went, or helped that go really well. But to stand there and watch your team do that, attend the awards, not have to work, it's like full circle. That is 100% full circle, going from crying on a couch, working 90 hours a week just to save your business, to sitting at an awards night with a full team, catering the whole event and winning the 2 awards was just cherry on top.
Yeah, that's awesome. So how is it, you were saying before about working in your business versus on the business. So what are you sort of doing now that's working on the business as opposed to in it? Because you're always at Soak, right?
Yeah.
You're still there.
Yeah, I'm not there as much. Yeah,
that's good.
It is really good. We're in and out a lot because we want Soak to be us. We want to mentor our leaders to still deliver what we envisage Soak to be.
Yeah.
But working on the business it's just the simple stuff that I never knew, just watching the numbers. Yeah. If it's not in the numbers, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
The numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
That's true. So you're getting good at the numbers now?
Yeah, yes. There's systems in place, and, a lot of software that can assist with, monitoring wages and revenue.
Yeah.
And checking that daily is so important, and I never knew that.
Yeah.
Back when we first started, it was like, woo, there's money coming in, there's money going out.
Yeah. What's happening?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I've got some money, I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
I don't have any money, I'm not buying that. It was very much fly by the seat of your pants kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Whereas now it's a little bit more calculated and then teaching the team to do that as well, and being able to report back to the team and say, this is what is happening. It feels busy, but is it busy?
Yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of different things that go on there. And working on things like, you can't just turn up to the KDCCI Awards and cater for 300 people. Even just getting those sorts of jobs, it takes time. You got to be available on your emails, answering them in a timely manner, answering them in a professional manner, whereas that wasn't happening, when we first opened. And that's what we spend time doing now, making sure that we're there to grow the business.
Absolutely.
Which is really exciting because it's only going to do, the business good and make it a better place.
More and more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm so glad you've got a successful business.
Yeah. I'm pretty glad too.
Yeah.
It's something that I'm only just realising.
Yeah.
Or allowing myself to realise.
Yeah. How long have you been in hospitality for? Like total time?
Since I was 19.
Yeah.
I just turned 44. Oh no, I'm about to turn 45.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you must be kicking yourself now being, I should have done that earlier, or were you not really in the right?
Definitely not in the right place.
State of mind.
No, it was just, it took me a long time to somewhat grow up.
Yeah. I think we still all are.
Yeah.
Really.
So, I think I've always been a bit childish at heart and still am.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've seen your social media
Yeah.
And it is awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
You did one and it's got the Halloween special. You dressed up as ghosts. I was like, this is...
And, that's a credit to my team. I've sort of handed that over a little bit because it's something that I love doing it, which you've probably seen. I love getting my face in there and having a chat to the camera. But it's, if you don't ask for help or offload some stuff, it becomes inconsistent.
Yeah.
So, I've just said to the team, look, these are the guidelines. Have at it. Have fun.
That's good.
And I think the customers like to see that as well, getting to know the team, not just me and Art.
Yeah.
That sort of thing as well.
Well, I mean, if you're not there and you walk through the door, you want to go, oh, I know these people. I've seen them on Instagram. I've seen the chef make the best eggs Benedict and also the biscotti. Is it a biscotti?
Oh, the Biscoff pancakes.
Biscoff, that's the one, sorry. Yeah.
I think that's a big thing too. People feeling familiar and feeling like at home at a place. They want to be comfortable. They don't want to feel awkward when they enter a venue, that they're wanting to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
It has to be somewhere that people feel comfortable and want to bring their family and friends. And, that's the place. That's what Soak is, families come to town, we're going to Soak.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's got very much that sort of vibe and rep to it at the moment.
So you would have had some repeat tourism customers?
Yeah.
Like people who come in and out and go, oh, we come here last year and it was great?
Yeah, I do. A lot of the grey nomads hit me up and be like, hey, Jade, how are you? And, I see a lot of people. So I do have to just stop for a moment and go, yep, I do know this person.
Yeah. Where have I seen them?
And then they're like, oh, we came through last year. I'm like, yeah. And then there's ones that I've seen every year for the last 6 years. So I very much know who they are. Yeah.
What's something people wouldn't expect about running a place like Soak?
I think what people don't expect with running a business is they're humans.
That's a big one.
It's not Soak like I like Soak or I hate Soak or whatever. That's fine. But when it comes to running a business, it's hard, and we don't do it to upset anyone.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I think you're in a customer service business. It's not all joyful.
Yeah.
It's hard work, and we try very hard to please everyone, I think, in a customer service business. And it is really hard, and I think sometimes people might not expect that we're not millionaires, and cause I think that's another preconceived idea behind a business owner.
Yeah, it's still a struggle.
Yeah,
and also you have to pay yourself a wage.
Yeah,
and there's also you're also paying other people. So you I mean, I don't know about you, but you'd probably put them first.
Yeah, 100%.
And then go, okay, it's not just, you can work for Rio Tinto and get some money and that's it.
Yep.
There's a lot more struggle involved.
100%, yep. It's hard work, and we put ourselves out on a limb, and we really enjoy what we do.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I think people, we do love what we do. It's not a money grab. It's not it's not any ego. It's we genuinely love what we do. It's passion. Yeah.
I think that's the difference in a business. If you don't enjoy it, it won't succeed.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So if Soak were a person, how would you describe its personality? I mean, how would you describe yourself? Because it's your business, right?
It is. But Soak is a no nonsense, pretty cool, pretty hip.
Yeah, it's a fun
kind of
place.
Person. Yeah. Fun, but no bullshit.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I like it. So you got Christmas coming up. You got many Christmas parties booked?
Yeah, we've got 2 big ones this weekend. So we'll be booked out Saturday and Sunday for Christmas parties this weekend. And then we've got a few smaller ones. Just like your tables of 10.
Yeah.
Groups of 15, 20.
That's cool.
Varying from sit down meals to canapé options. But there's still a few weekends out there.
Oh yeah.
If anyone wants to book.
Yeah. Check it out. Book it up.
That's it.
So how do you go then in the slow times? Is your main sort of focus, right, Christmas parties? How do you get that happening?
Yeah, so how do we have that? It's just, we put it, I'm pretty basic when it comes to this stuff. On the back of my whiteboards, I've got a big traffic, a lot of traffic of, people coming and going, especially on the weekends. So book your Christmas party now.
Yeah.
You drop it in on your social media. I think I did my first one maybe in August.
Oh, okay.
Just to start.
Yeah, getting the feelers out there.
There's not many venues around for the amount of businesses there are. So
and not with a view like that as well.
Yeah, so people have got to get in quick. Doesn't matter where they want to have their Christmas party, whether it's in town, in Karratha, in Dampier. There's only so many weekends and so many places you can go.
You don't do any paid advertising?
I've got a radio ad out at the moment.
Sweet. I've not heard. I don't listen to the radio.
Neither do I much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just put one out just for Christmas parties and dinners.
Cool.
And that's more so we are heading into that quieter time of year. Reach, as many people as possible.
Yeah.
Just remind them. We've got the courtesy bus, we've got dinners.
I forgot about the courtesy
Yeah,
bus.
so that's a new.
Yeah.
So I think that will get traction over time.
Absolutely. I mean, it helps.
Yeah, it's a funny little place, Karratha. You can do as much advertising as you want, and honestly, word of mouth will always be your
Absolutely.
best. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes it takes a while for things to
Bit of traction.
get going.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. So, how did you meet Art?
Well, it was a bit of a preconceived meeting, I suppose. I was working at a hairdressing salon, and a guy that I used to go to school with, who I hadn't seen in a few years, was getting his hair done there, and he was quite a regular. And just passing conversation with the other hairdressers, when Renee left, they were like, "Oh my God, you should meet his friend Art."
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cute.
yeah. They were like, "Wait till you see his beautiful blue eyes. He's Polish."
Oh,
Yeah.
he does. I've not met him, but he sounds romantic.
he's great.
Yeah.
And from there, it was a long time before I did meet him. It was several months, and happened to bump into him at the Hobart Casino, Rest Point Casino, in the foyer one day, with Renee and my hairdressing boss, and they introduced us. And
Love at first
it was
sight.
love at first sight for sure.
That's
but that was just a passing meeting, and then I think was either it was a long time ago. It was when I was 19. Like I said, I'm 44 now, so it was a while ago. But there used to be a nightclub there called Regimes, and one night he walked up to me and asked to buy me a drink, and I said
bold
yes.
move.
Yeah, I know, smooth.
Yeah.
And then a few drinks later, he said, "Can I kiss you?"
Oh, that's what a
I
cutie.
know, yeah, he was putting all the moves in.
Yep.
So yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
I said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you've been together ever since,
Yeah,
and he's incredibly supportive,
he is. He's amazing.
and he pushes your boundaries.
He does push my boundaries, and I probably push his as well, in some wrong ways.
Yeah.
No, but it's good. We're opposites, and I think that's what works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it go being in business with your partner?
Oh, you got to leave stuff at work at the door.
Yeah.
And try and live a normal life. I mean, we live and breathe Soak.
Yeah.
So we talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
But
How do you do that separation? Like, do you go home and go, "That's it"?
no, he says that's it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I'm a talker.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm always the chatty one. I'm always out there talking to the customers. He's the one more so in the kitchen, or that's how it all
Behind the
started.
scenes.
So he's very much behind the scenes. It's amazing when we meet people now, the amount of people that have not met him that I know very well, or that I feel like I've met so many times or chatted to so many times. We're like, "Oh, we've never," like, "Oh, Art will be with me," and they will say, "Oh, I've never actually met you, Art," and I'm like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah. Wow.
That's how much behind the scenes he is.
Next time I come, we're going to have to introduce
Yeah,
myself.
100%.
Yeah.
And so very much when he says, "No, we're not talking about that," I know to shut up.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've said way too much.
Yeah. That's all right, though. That's good. Oh, awesome. What has been your worst customer review?
Oh,
Like, because I've not read your reviews or
you
anything.
should.
Should I?
Yeah, most
Because-
of them are good, but the bad ones hurt.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's hard because it's one-sided,
Yeah.
and they might be like, "We had the worst time. It was blah," blah," and you're like, "Hang on, mate. This isn't."
I think, if you look at just, Google reviews, if I was looking at Google reviews and I was going somewhere, I'm really going to go, well, anything 4 stars and above has got very little bad reviews, and they're probably not even worth reading unless you want to have a laugh.
I like having a laugh.
Yeah. And I'll read some of my responses. They're worth a laugh.
Are they, you can respond?
Yeah, you can respond
excellent.
to Google reviews, and I've had enough of the one. If someone can't come up and address it with someone in the moment, I just give us half a chance.
Yeah, let us try.
We do not wake up every day to piss you off, but we are human and we will make mistakes, and we will again do everything we can to fix them.
Oh, for sure.
So if I was to look up a venue and it had a 2-star rating, I'm probably not going to go there.
Yeah.
And if it's got a 4-star rating, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go there. And the reviews probably then don't mean too much.
Yeah. Are you political at all?
Oh, No.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you know what? That's just like a big schoolyard.
Yeah.
You know, there's the popular one or the bossy one.
Mm.
And if question time is on and you're ever listening to it, you're like, really, it's just doesn't seem to be getting anyone anywhere.
Yeah, I think local council is good.
Yes, yeah.
Because it affects my direct influence.
Yeah, and in a
my
smaller
life.
community like this, it seems more important.
Yeah.
And you see more results from your local government. Art and I didn't vote for a very long time. And I think I might have fell through the gaps in the whole paper to electronic changeover.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think I voted once when I was 18, and then I met Art, and he's a lot different to me, which I've expressed a little bit. And he was very much like, I don't vote, never voted. I'm like, oh, you're so cool, because I grew up with mum being very much a stickler for the rules. And, know, once you're 18, you sign up to vote and you do it. You just do everything right. Like, that's not a bad upbringing by any chance, but to meet someone who was a little bit more fly by the seat of their pants and
bit of a rogue.
Yeah, a bit of a rogue.
Blue-eyed mystery man.
That's right, not voting. And I was like, you're so cool. I don't want to vote either. And so I didn't vote till we lived in Onslow and until local elections came up. And all of a sudden I was like, shit, this means something to me.
Yeah.
And I can make a difference in such a small town. My vote really does matter. And, signed up to vote and didn't get a fine.
Do you get fined?
A bazillion years. Yeah, just recently I missed voting in March. The March just gone because I was away and having too much fun and forgot about it.
Damn.
And I just got a $50 fine in the mail.
That sucks.
But you do have the opportunity to
mail it in
and go, hey, I didn't vote because this reason.
Oh yeah, because I was partying.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a valid excuse, but I was like, you know what, I'm not paying that $50. I'm gonna. Right back to you.
Yeah, that's the way. What about spiritual? Are you spiritual or religious?
No, very much not religious. There's something else going on out there. Like, you got to be very much in touch with the feels. Trust the feels.
What do you mean? Expand on that. Trust the feels.
Trust the
As in
feels.
trust your gut instinct, or
gut instinct, and pay attention. Things happen.
Yeah.
What
do you mean? Dive in.
I don't know what I mean by things happen. I just feel like things do happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Think about things and want things, put things out into the universe. So I don't know if you call that spiritual.
That's some form of spirituality.
Maybe, yeah.
So what was it like growing up in Tasmania?
Well, looking back, I'd say it was beautiful and I'm very lucky. But at the time, I don't know. Actually, no, I was very lucky. It was very much, I like to say Dampier is like, so I grew up in a town called Huonville, and Dampier is like Huonville but on the water, and it very much gives me that homey type of vibe, where football is life.
Oh yeah,
very much country town. Football, netball, hanging out with your mates, and it was just back in a time where you played cricket in the street, you rode your bikes, you ran amok in the paddock out the back.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, different stuff.
Yeah.
To what kids do now. Screens.
Yeah.
I mean, even myself, catch myself scrolling and stuff all the time. I'm bad for it.
So I'm not a consumer of social media. I try and, I do it for a purpose. So I'll look up yours and be like, oh, what's Jade doing on Soak and stuff like that. But I don't doom scroll.
Yeah.
Because it's a waste of time. But I'm all for it if people do it to relax.
Yeah. I definitely don't. I do it a little bit to relax, and I do pull myself out of it pretty quickly. I do get bored with it pretty quickly. But I do catch myself, several times a day just going, I don't even know why I'm looking at this shit.
Yeah. But you like creating.
Yeah.
Like you like getting in front of the camera and...
That's cool. I think the more time I've spent doing Soak social media, the more I find myself just caught in a doom scroll. Like I'll be looking at Soak stuff or I'll be looking at other people's businesses and that type of thing. And then I'm, clickbait.
Clickbait.
It is there and it gets me,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's that skincare going to do for these wrinkles I'm getting?
What?
What magical cure have we got for this now? Yeah. It sucks people in.
So what's your typical week look like at Soak?
These days, supportive role.
Yep.
Yeah. So, meetings with the managers, running the numbers, checking the emails. It's a role that I'm really still finding hard to find my feet in. Routine, getting up every day and dealing whatever walks through the door is easy. And when it's actually what you've done your whole life, moving away and working on the business and finding a balance between working on the business, going into the business, trying to have some personal time is an actual real struggle.
Yeah.
We need to, we struggle to find routine in going have a day off because our office is in the back of our house.
Oh, no.
So it's hard not to get up. I mean, I love seeing what's happening in the emails and, is there a catering inquiry? Is there an event inquiry? Or, do I have to get back to this person? I can't wait till tomorrow. I really need to learn to change that.
Yeah. So can you offload a lot of that to your staff, or you sort of, that's your thing?
Some of it's my thing, like the bigger side of things, like the bigger inquiries and stuff are more mine and Art's to deal with. But our restaurant manager, Katie, she's amazing.
Yeah. Awesome.
She looks after a lot of the day-to-day runnings, that side of things. But I still like to stick my nose in.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Art's the cook, or the chef, I should say.
Was. He's now...
Who cooks at home?
Oh, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
What can you cook?
I can actually cook very well.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it.
No, but what can I cook? My signature dish is pork and lobster sand choy bao. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it is great.
That's awesome.
I might have that tonight.
Is that on the menu? Do you
No.
do a special thing?
That's my little secret
Is
at
it?
home.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. We do try, and I think since we've stepped out of the business, and this is sort of something that again has only happened in the last 12 months, the chefs now have more control over the menu because you cook what you love. You know, our head chef's Fijian Indian, Indian from Fiji. Our sous chef is Filipino, and our other sous chef is from Nepal.
Oh, great.
So there's an amazing mix of people in there, and there's probably no passion in cooking a chicken palmy for them.
Yeah.
We love a chicken palmies, and it's
an Australian staple.
It is. So, but we've let them have more control over the menu because they love cooking what they're creating and what they've decided to put on the menu, which is really cool. And the new menu that we've put out this year is it is the best we've ever put out.
Good.
Yeah. And the food is really good. We're so proud of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite drink at Soak?
At Soak. Well, besides the coffee, shout out to the Yahava coffee beans we use. They're amazing. Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
It is a Bloody Mary. Yeah, I'm a sucker.
That's good. Do you like it spicy?
Yeah, really spicy.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. I just don't think there's any point drinking them. Heaps of Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Heaps of Tabasco.
Dirty. Yeah. Nice and dirty.
Dirty
and
Bloody
spicy.
Mary.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's do a fast fire.
Oh, no. Let me have a sip
Here we
of
go.
water.
Yep. Get ready. This is top of your head. Nice and quick. First thing. Doesn't matter if it's the wrong answer. Coffee or smoothie?
Coffee.
Yeah, same. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
I thought you would say that. Yeah. Favourite spot in Dampier?
The islands, out of my boat.
Yeah, definitely. One word that describes Soak?
Soak.
Yeah.
Yeah, soak. It's soak in Dampier. Like you need to soak in Dampier.
Soak in Dampier. Yeah. Go-to breakfast item?
My eggs Benedict.
Yeah, it's really good. What's the style of music playing at Soak right now?
Ooh, I think Art's got trip hop playing.
Trip hop?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, think Massive Attack, maybe.
No?
Yeah, no.
I'll have to.
Portishead, Google people.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Check it out.
Definitely.
Bit funky. He's a bit alternative.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's good. Biggest local legend or character?
Jill.
Jill? I've not met
Councillor Jill.
Oh, Jill, yes. Yep. Oh,
Furlong. Jill Furlong. She's got on the council.
She just got on the council.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
Jill.
Jill. That's awesome. What's always in your fridge?
Sparkling water.
Yeah, you really like it.
I do. I love it.
Yeah.
And you know what?
It's
I did not like it for 40 years of my life. And then I've just fallen in love with it.
That's cool. Dream travel destination?
I really want to go to Ibiza.
Really? What, DJing?
Yeah.
Headphones on like this?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
I do.
Do you like?
I get bagged out for it.
No, that's great.
Yeah,
do you like clubbing and partying?
I do.
Awesome.
Yeah. I only do it when I'm on holiday.
Well, I mean, in the slow season, that's probably the time to go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Because that's winter in Ibiza?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. Great time to go.
Yeah, I was going to go on my 40th, but there was COVID.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. COVID ruined life.
Next year?
Yeah.
You're 40 next, 45
40,
next year.
45 next one, so maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Any excuse?
Yeah, going up. Let's
Yeah.
keep going.
Leave him at home if he doesn't want to go. Got any hidden talents?
Oh, quite good at fishing.
That's a good talent.
Love it too.
Yeah.
So, it's
Good
another
for
one
up
of those
here.
things, you love what you do.
Yeah. What's one thing you can't start the day without?
I love my walk. Yeah.
Morning walk.
Walk or a run. And I love to do it in the dark, which is really hard at this time of year. So you've got to get up really early.
Yeah. Why's that? Why do you like doing that?
I don't know. It's just silent. I do know. It's silent. It's quiet. I do it a lot. Art and I go a lot together now, and it's really good. It's just something about it, the dark, the walk. It's that moment of peace. Nice waking up with the world.
Absolutely.
The sun's coming up by the time we get home.
It makes me want to go for a walk. That's awesome.
And Dampier is a beautiful place to do it. Like
Oh, yeah.
A lap of Dampier in the morning, it's not too bad.
Yeah. What's your most used emoji?
Oh, the dancing chick with the red dress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The salsa?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep. Best advice you ever received?
Know your numbers.
Know your numbers? That's a good one. Now, this isn't in the fast fire, but tell me about your birds.
Oh, the birds.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
I want to know.
So Rocket, she was the first bird, and we took her.
What type of bird?
She's an Australian ringneck.
Oh, yeah.
So the green with the yellow. A lot of people will know her. When we first got her, we used to take her down to Soak all the time, and we used to have a cage there and a little perch that sat above the cage, and I don't know why, but she never flew away. We used to just put her up on a little perch, and she used to just sit there and watch the world go by. And a lot of kids, we're very familiar with Rocket. They'll know her very well. A lot of people still ask how she is and where she is, and because they haven't seen her for so long, I get that whole
what happened?
Rocket. And I'm like, no, she's fine. She's got a massive palace at home, and just over 12 months ago, I picked up another little rescue, Sunny the cockatiel.
Sweet.
And she's gorgeous. She loves art so much and hisses at me flat out.
Oh, really?
And a new addition to the family, about maybe a few months ago, we got another Australian ringneck, and his name is Ozzy, and he is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I feel very privileged to have him. We took him on board from a family who wasn't able to have him anymore. So thank you so much if you're out there.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me have him. We love him. And
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's the fascination with birds? Like, you always liked them, or?
Well, I've always liked them. I've liked them more so as I've got older. It's really weird. And since we lived in the Northern Territory too, that was very cool.
Oh, yeah?
Living up there and moving from south to north, I just all of a sudden noticed birds. I think they're a little bit more impressive in the north, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention when I lived down south. But just noticing beautiful birds and got into them a little bit. And I really like cats. But Art said I'm never having a cat.
Well, they don't mix.
No, but this was even before we had the birds, and he was always like on about birds and birds and birds, and I'm like, okay, I'll get a pet bird, and I ended up, just catching up with
that's really cool.
at the wildlife carers, and they had a bird that needed rescuing, and Rocket couldn't be released back into the wild. She was she fell out of a nest in Exmouth.
Oh,
as a little one.
Yeah,
that's how.
Do they all get along? I don't know about bird behaviour.
Yeah, so Rocket's a girl, Sunny's a girl, Ozzy's a boy, and Rocket's always been obviously an only child for about 5 years.
Yeah.
And when we got Sunny, the girl, it took them about 8 months to decide that they could tolerate each other.
Wow.
And then once we brought the boy in, changed the dynamics completely. He's just instant top of the pecking order, being the male.
Yep.
Rocket's in the middle.
Yep.
Sunny's at the bottom, and they're happy as they've ever been.
Wow.
Yeah. So for all you Rocket fans out there, she's the happiest she's ever been.
That's good. We'll have to get her out the Soak.
Yeah, 100%. She does come down sometimes, but after hours.
Yeah. Smart. Wow, that's really cool. What's your favourite type of bird?
I like the cuckoo pheasant.
Oh, I've not seen them.
Yeah, they're out in Dampier a lot. They're the whoop whoop bird. Whoop 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 whoop.
Oh yeah, I've heard them. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, they're very cool, and they're very elusive. I think that's why I like them. I always try to take pictures of them. They're in the gullies, and I see them run across the road all the time.
Yeah,
but I can never get a picture.
I like the Spinifex pigeons.
Oh yeah, they're cool. They're turbo pigeons.
Yeah, turbo
or
pigeons.
Punk pigeons.
Yeah, punk little mohawks. Yeah, that's cool. And I really like rainbow lorikeets.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
They're South Australia.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, and Queensland, I think. But up here, I know we've got a lot of budgies.
Yeah, we do.
On the
We
way
see
out
them
to
in massive flocks.
yeah,
Mm.
near is it Cheetah community?
Yes, yeah.
Every time I drive out there, I'm like, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
It's really
And
cool.
why do they like to fly at cars?
Yeah, as soon as you drive, they just come out from the trees and they just need to cross the road, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You know. All right. So, what is a piece of philosophy or advice you'd give to somebody?
Be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think.
Yep.
It's the biggest thing that humans have a fault with them, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be you.
Yeah.
Be happy to be you.
That's a big one. Be happy to be you.
Yeah. And whatever you is, don't worry about what other people think.
Yeah. That's awesome. Hey, thanks so much for coming on.
My pleasure. Great chat.
Yeah,
nice,
it was
nice
great
to
chat.
meet you properly.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I'll
great to meet
interview
too.
you next.
Absolutely. I'm actually going to do a podcast with myself
Oh, yeah, cool.
because no one knows who I am.
Yeah, cool.
So-
Nice one. I like that.
Yeah.
Good
Cool.
luck with that.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
All right. No worries. See ya.
Yes.
That was Jade from Soak Dampier. A reminder that success doesn't start with luck, it starts with courage. She didn't wait for certainty, she built it, step by step in the face of risk. If you've been sitting on an idea, this is your time. Start where you are, use what you have, and back yourself all the way. Thanks for listening to Karratha Chronicles. If you enjoyed today's episode, follow the show, leave a review, and share it with somebody who needs a push. And remember, every great story starts with one bold decision. So don't just dip your toes, dive in and get soaked.